welcome your MC for the night, Mr. Bruce Buffer. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of the evening. Let's get ready to rumble. It's time. Introducing on my right and fighting out of the red corner. He has a 30-year career of several thousand fights, several thousand wins and 0 losses. He is a mixed martial arts expert and booking sick. He is undefeated and world champion in over 25 different weight categories in the art of lying. He is proficient at ground and pound and comes here tonight weighing in at just over 60 stone. Ladies and gentlemen, hailing out of Glasgow in Scotland, please put your hands together for William Walter Jack and Ollie McBain! Introducing on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. They have a career record of several thousand fights, several thousand losses and 0 wins. They have suffered from over 30 years of hurt and are desperate to make amends here tonight. They are all experts in taking phone calls and booking Walter sick. They are fed up with his constant lying and are ready to take revenge tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Central Fire Station in Leicester and weighing in at over 200 stones, please welcome, we're going to get you tonight, Red One! Gentlemen, come together. I've spoken to you all both backstage in the changing rooms and I want a good clean fight. No gouging, spitting, stamping, hitting below the belt. Walter, no swearing. Red Watch is all yours. Touch gloves and go back to your corners. Red Watch, are you ready? Yeah. Walter, are you ready? Yeah. Let's bring it on!
I don't need a microphone. Beloved, we are gathered here this evening to share some sad news. to share some sad news. Our dear brother, Walter William McBain, passed away not 2 days hence. He drowned in his pier peacefully at Wetherspoons. He has brought much laughter to our lives, and it is a sad day that we face. For today, he must face judgment. Will he ascend to the great Witherspoons in the sky, or descend to the PA Training Center?
I am God, the chief officer of everyone in here. Don't argue with me.
I am Beelzebub, Lord of the Underworld. Cross me at your peril.
Fuck that's over with, right. Devil, looks like we've got a new batch here. Do I let them into heaven, or do they go with you into hell?
Well, not an easy decision when you look at some of the names we've got on the list this year.
Yes, let me see, the first one on the list, Sean O'Donnell.
One for me, I believe. I've been recruiting him for a while now. He's definitely on my list.
Okay, the next one, Mr. Desmond Stone. Looks like he was quite good for a while.
Yeah, definitely going your way, but he's been corrupted in the last few months. He's just passed his ADC for his... development program for evil dictators.
Have you got all the officers on your list, even Watson and Burnside?
Yeah, we've got all of them on there now. Even the good ones are easy to turn these days.
Okay, what about this McBain character? I see him in the distance there. How's he been doing? Angel Gabriel? Hey, there you are. Angel Gabriel, what do you know about McBain?
Oh, he's a very unpleasant character, your worshipness. He's a very unpleasant character, your worshipness. Really one for downstairs, I think.
No, Gabriel, we just can't send everyone down. It just doesn't seem fair. We'll have to have a trial.
But your worship, if we have a trial, he may come to us.
No, Gabriel, I don't mean a fair trial. We'll run it like one of those fire service discipline trials.
I see your cunning plan. You mean one of those ones where you're shafted before you begin?
Yes, that's the one. Listen, get the Human Resources Department to dig up some dirt on him, and if they can't find any, do what the fire service normally do.
Make the fucker up! Right now, let's do it. I'll prosecute. Gabriel, you can be defence. Oh, do I have to? Oh, do I have to? Oh, well, if I must. Reaper! Grim Reaper! Where is the Grim Reaper? Go and get that Walter McBain character for me, will you? Go and get that Walter McBain character for me, will you? McBain! Where is he? McBain! I believe he's haunting Witherspoons.
There I was at the top of a 13.5. I had the wee baby under this arm. I had the doggy under this arm. Why are you laughing? I had the hose reel between my legs. I'd already rescued 5 others. It was my fourth PA wet. Oh, how are you? Do you fancy a pint?
No drinking on duty.
Oh, roger that then. Are you the new guy?
Yes, I'm the new guy.
You look know to me.
McBain, you're wanted in the office.
Oh, Roger.
What do you shower of fucking wankers want?
The prosecution rests its case.
We've not even started yet. Please take your seats. Let's look at the first... Take your seats, devil. I've got around it. Let's look at the first charge. Not being able to control any bodily functions at any time. Defence?
Well, your lordship, he is getting old. When you get old, your body starts to let you down a bit.
I've no...
Had a solid shit in years.
If I may interject there, I'll show you several exhibits now to prove this is beyond any reasonable doubt. Exhibit A. Walter, in Torremolinos, did you urinate into a glass at the side of your bed, spill some on the floor, and then claim it was Lucasade? Then, on your retirement due, did you not piss yourself whilst talking to employees, claiming you had also spilt your drink down your trousers? Aye. Right, without going into any more history, I bet I can prove this charge right now. Drop them and I'll prove it.
Oh, no. I'm not well. I shouldn't be here.
Both sides, please, Walter.
Well, I think, honestly, we've seen enough of that. On to the next charge. Angel Gabriel. Walter's constant bad temper. How can you defend that?
Well, it is true that Walter does have a terrible temper, but it must be said that it is not without provocation from certain members of his watch. I'm thinking specifically of Rajwant Singh Dard, a married guard, not to mention the ginger one. I have assembled some evidence for your perusal. Roll VT!
Red alert, 3, 4, 7, 3, 8. Fucking dream never adds up. I'm going for a fart.
Right, you know. Walter, what is that? Walter! Oh, Larry, there you go.
To be fair, McBain, I can see how you're driven to losing your temper. However, on to the next charge, your constant swearing and profanities.
You can shove your heaven up your fucking ass.
Over to the devil.
It's true, Walter cannot string two words together without swearing in between. In fact, you've made up several words of your own.
Long VT.
Don't worry, laddie, when I was your age, I had lots of female company, blondes, brunettes, even an Asian girl smoking. Plenty more fish in the sea.
Hey, when I was your age, these fingers permanently smelt of fish. Apples, midwits, numbers, the lot.
On such a hot day, do you really think that young lady should be wearing tights?
I bet her midwits fucking galping.
I say, what's a delightful young lady over on the right-hand side there?
Minge!
Oh, I feel slightly under the weather. My emotions are slightly loose.
Oh, I'm not well. I shouldn't be here. I've just poured one out. My arse is like a blood orange. I've got a baby's arm holding a grapefruit.
You know, I just cannot find the correct vernacular for this situation.
You know, the shit and piss, the yucky do, yucky day, the stipplings.
I say, would anybody like to partake in an alcoholic beverage after work?
Gallopins!
This culinary delight that our cook has prepared is not to our satisfaction.
This dinner's fucking hulking!
After several days sick leave, it's my return to work interview. Unfortunately, I believe Rick is beginning to unravel my web of deceit. I hope he believes me.
So well, you've been off for 2 days. What's been wrong?
I've been to the doctor's, Rick. I've had a bad back. They took me to the chiropractor, sent me straight down there.
Have you really been down to the chiropractor?
Yeah, I have, honest.
Have you?
Yes, I have, Rick, I promise you.
What did they say?
They say I've got to return to work.
Did you really say that?
No. Roger.
McBain, it seems you may be going down tonight. Angel Gabriel, untruths.
Well, your worship, there is simply no defence for Walter and his lying. He lies as a matter of course. Every other word is a lie. You know when he's lying because his lips are moving. Walter, you're not a world leader.
It's true, and I can prove it. I've bought a wee job here. Flash, can you stick that in your Scooby-Dooby there? Roll VT. Here I am. I'm meeting that, what's his name, that African
of the USA, O.J. Simpson. And there I was in 1969, knocking out Rocky Marciano for the World Heavyweight title. Oh, I'm sorry, Sue. I'm sorry, you wasn't supposed to know about that one. And see, I did weigh 8 stone once. I was only 4 years old. You see, they chose me. And I was the first drummer in the Beatles. You see, it's true, it's all true.
Well, I think that speaks for itself, Walter. Thank you very much. We'll have to hold that charge. What about the next one of being a lazy, red-dotted, incompetent, fat bastard? How do you plead, McBain?
Well, Your Holiness, we knew this charge was coming. So we took steps to prove that Walter is not useless. He has spent some time in training, and I can produce evidence to show how competent he is. Roll me tea!
Further team, today's exercise is to help Walter assist in his BA procedures. We know we're going to send him through back to the BA training centre. We want to make sure that he's absolutely ready to do the next session. So we're going to take it from the scenario that we've had a fire in an hospital and we're sending in BA teams to go and search on one of the walls. So you're going to come to this point, you're going to get your briefing, and then we're going to run the scenario from there. You happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right lads, listen up. What we've got is a dormitory hospital fire, multiple persons reported. What I want you to do is take that hose reel there, go through that door there, go on a left-hand search, searching for any casualties and also extinguishing any fire that you come to, alright? Yeah? Make sure you do proper pre-entry checks and proper door procedures, alright? Pre-entry checks please. Walter, did you get that brief? Did you get that brief? What? Did you understand what I said? Roger. Repeat it back to me. Go on there and yeah. Right, here's your end. Right, when we're ready, lads, we've got some reporting. Let's go. Come on, lads, it's persons reported. Come on, Colby, get in there, you shower of fuck. Show for you. 190. Come on, lads, what are you doing? Get in there. What? Oh, I was doing this when you were still in nappies. What are you doing? Get out of here, shower of fuck. That's what you have done with professionals in this area. What are you doing? Hey, keep the noise down with you. I can't do this video refresher in 2 weeks. Brigade! Is anybody here? Is anybody gone? I shouldn't be here. I'm too old for this. I did 13 years at Eastern. How did I do?
Well, playing God, wouldn't you say? The next charge I'd like to bring is Walter's fitness. Well, that didn't really go the way we intended. I haven't seen the results yet, but we've also put him through some physical tests. Roll, BT.
You ready? Aye. Okay, ready to go. Aye. Aye. No.
Nice big fill of your lungs with a nice big blowout. Are you ready?
No.
Dear Martin, come on, keep going, keep going.
No.
Okay, Walter, you've had your medical, you've had your fitness test, and quite frankly, your results were appalling. Not just as a firefighter, but as a human being as well. I need to get you to go and see Steve Kisbio and appoint him as your fitness mentor, and you're going to have to do some serious work with him. Okay?
Roger.
You are going to get fit.
No.
You're going to pay in pain. So take these weights. On to do curls. Like this. Up and down. Up and down. Got it? Jesus Christ. You are so unfit. Come on, you can do it. Get down. Give me 10 sit-ups. Come on, 10 sit-ups. Come on, you can do it, Walter. Sit up, come on, let's go. Oh, come on, that's it. That's it. 2. Come on, get up, get up.
3.
You've got to keep going, Walter. Come on, look.
Oh, Steve, stop. This is just not motivating me. I'm not getting it.
Right, I'm going to get you some motivation, son, and you're going to sort yourself out.
Get up.
Right, turn and face me. Put your hands out. Take that fag out your mouth for a start. Come on, leg it. Up and down, go. Sit up, stop. Sit up. Get down from sit ups. Come on. We can do it.
No. No.
Are you ready?
Hi.
Walter.
Oh!
Yes, brilliant. Right, straight on the roll. Let's go. Come on.
That's what I like it. Well, wow.
Right, Walter. Put your feet under there. That's it. Grab hold of that. Not too hard. Okay, you ready? Biscuit. Oh! Come on, biscuit. Oh! Come on, you can do it. Keep going. Yes. We get it. Well done. Right, one boxing. Come on. What do you do? Punch my hands, nice and easy. Come on, Phil. I said, what is that? Come on. Right, stop there. This biscuit is mine.
I'm gonna fuck you! I've been doing all that fitness training. Let's see how much weight I've lost. Oh no! I put on 3 stone!
Well, God, that's all the evidence I've got to bring now. As you can see, it's pretty condemning. We need a verdict.
I think we do need a verdict. Before I pass verdict, McBain, do you have anything to say?
Aye.
Okay, could I have the real Mr. McBain come and take a seat, please? Members of the audience, I've decided to leave it up to you tonight to decide whether he goes to heaven or whether he goes to hell. Before we do, Grim Reaper, can we secure Mr. McBain to the chair, please? Is there any insane people in the room who believe he should go to heaven?
What?
Completely insane. Is there anybody here who believe he should go to hell? Walter, turn your head to the screen, please. Had you been allowed into heaven, you could have had lovely ladies such as these.
Well, Walter, that's what you could have had, but you're coming with me now. Girls, in you come.
and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecard. Judge Testone calls the contest 96 to 94 in favour of Redwood. Judge Ian Holden scores the contest 95 to 93 in favour of Walton. Judges in the HR department score the contest. It's level 3's around, they've all been disqualified and sacked. It's a tie! Thank you very much. We've just got something else to come. If everybody can take the seats, Red Watch. Or, no, I'll leave it with you, whether you get dressed or not. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Andy, Master of all credit cards,
Fantastic. How do you top that? And it's all down to the Red Lions on Red Watch. You've got to just put your hands together for the guys who put this together. You wouldn't have had anything like you wouldn't have had anything like that at all. Can't swear, can I?
Yes?
I've come down here because obviously that's a sentiment and a true feeling of what the guys have been with you for the last on Red Watch, what, 5-6 years? We inherited you off Green Watch. And then we made you into a fireman for your last 5 years. But it's been an absolute pleasure and honour. I know that Flash is desperately seeking on the computer to find something. He'll find something in a sec. But that was absolutely fantastic by the guys on Red Watch. I've got to say, really, really good. It's got to take a lot of time and effort to put that together. So you've had your clap, so you're not getting another one. And
you close your legs.
yeah, I was going to say, that did look a bit dangerous actually, especially Wayne. I think you've tucked under, haven't you? It didn't look like that in Torremolinos. And it cost me 400 quid. Well done, mate. 395 quid out of pocket. Just found it. Well, we all know what we're here for tonight. My thing is absolutely, I can't even compete with the guys on Red Watch that have done that tonight. What I want to say is one or two things to you, Walter, and to the crews and everybody here that have come to celebrate your retirement and the 30 years that you've done in the fire service. So we all know what we're here for. Walter McBain, this is your life. Born in Glasgow, 4th of the 5th, 1955, in Duke Street Hospital, Glasgow. Remember, this is that long ago. You remember the Dead Sea when it was just poorly. You can see when you just got on your feet, you were already starting to cause problems. When you left school, you joined the Royal Scots, the 5th Battalion, the Royal Scots. Yeah, there's one of us in here. Well done. It was 1st Battalion. You were the 5th Battalion. Been like that all your career, Walter. 1971. Blanket stacking in the Battalion of the Royal Scots. Nobody ever knew what you actually did there, okay? I've got something else to say to you about whether you've been in the armed services. Okay, but you did say that you were a boxing champion in the army. And I've seen this picture before, but I'm sure we all know what Walter's like now, so we'd like to say... It was true. We'll have another one. So, you joined the fire service, and I remember when I was 16 years old, down the basement cellar of Central Station when you were training, and you were playing cards. When I was in the 5th Battalion of the Royal Scots, we used to play all day and all night, and I used to lose a month's wages and have to stay on camp, and I couldn't go home. That was right, wasn't it? And there was a few old people, old faces that was here tonight, who probably trained with Walter, remember some of this stuff. But you joined Eastern Station, never closed the toilet door when you went to the toilet. Didn't have one. Couldn't have one, you blew it off. Then, eventually after Eastern Station, they got rid of you, Green Watch got rid of you, and we inherited you. Okay? Nice one. There's the guys on Red Watch that you've seen tonight do the thing. Training in the fire service. Okay, you did all your BA training in the fire service. 30 years service this guy's given to the Leicestershire Fire and Rescue Service and the people of Leicestershire. That was a confined space drill, wasn't it? Got his head through. Haven't we got the rest of it eventually? Okay. That wasn't sweat dripping off Walter afterwards. You can see Dinky's face there, look. And that was just one of the things. It's like a big bear when you're working with somebody like this, okay? They try to taunt the big bear and he comes chasing after you, and it's fantastic. It's really, really good. It's one of them things. Larry the Lamb, where is it? Larry. He joined the service, and there's been a real love-hate relationship between you and Larry all the time. Larry, you useless piece of fluke. Sure, in fact, I should have remembered one of the sayings that you said to him. Yes. He'd been taunting you all day long around the tea table and all this, like, taunting the big bear, waiting for a reaction. And all of a sudden, Walter turned around and said, "You're skating on thin ice, Larry, you fluke." And Larry turned around and said, "Good job, it's not you." Straight on the top of the cup. Okay, you've been a driver for 20 odd years of your service. There he is, actually filling in a logbook, so he did his job. And there he was, dressed in his kit, woolly hat on all the time, obviously because it was getting a bit cold in the winter. But to keep a figure like Walter's going, you do need supplements and you do need food intake. So a lot of time, there's a lot of pictures of Walter actually eating. Now, that's one of the involuntary noises that Walter makes. A lot of them are swear words, so I won't repeat most of them, but it's like, jalapins. We'll do that one again, jalapins. Galfin. You've seen all these throughout the other sketches, so I won't labour on about those, but absolutely that's just one of... Right. Okay, then just eating again, it's a wedding there, just to finish face, another one. Another one. And drinking. Jalapins. Another one. Eating. So you did quite a bit of eating in your time, Walter. And to get such a figure of a man, you do need to be like that. But you do need to do a lot of rest to actually build that bulk and the physique of the man. Look, there's a nice bit of rest there. But there's also, after the eating, there seems to be a lot of... Okay. There's water there. Come that one. Press P. Water. I'm not happy with that. Proper drink. Walter Torremolinos. Was that Skeggy? Walter. But actually, going about the lies, he did say he was going to meet the president, and he actually did. That's how you did. No, you're not lying. You did. Okay? And you said you went on a diet once. And you went and said you were a porn star once. But this is one of the last presents that we actually got, the old red lions on the front there, the helmet. But, all this aside, I'd just like to say that in the middle of all of it, there's one face, okay? One face that we all respect. 30 years service there, look. You see the red lines on top of you, and you can see that the feeling is there. None of them smoked actually, but they all started smoking just because it made us smoke, okay? Okay? Underneath all that pile there, you just see a little arm there. This is a typical night on Red Watch at Central Station. Walter's actually underneath that lot. And there he is trying to so it never stops. So we're actually working 24/7 at the Central Station. Okay? But if you can just see the bloke with the hat on in the back there, and you can see the face and the big smiles on everybody, that's because they're around you, Walter. The centre of attraction, again, that's because you're there, okay? Again, just some of the pictures that when we've been out on a night out, and you actually scrub up well there. Look at the medals on there. I didn't one. Which ones have you got there? Go on. Nice. Big line of medals. There's somebody holding them up. But you actually do scrub up. That was at the funeral of the 4 firefighters that died in Coventry at Warwickshire. Okay, so we went to support them. So that was the bareback rider when you just got changed. So every time you can't even get away from it at work because somebody will be on your back, literally. That's your last nominal roll board from Central Station, and it's just a typical picture of Walter. Who's that ugly bloke at the Larry? You've not shaved, but you do scrub up well. That's nice to see some R's there. As you say, oh, wait. There you are. And again, you know, it's one of them things for the fire service. People turn out for people that we like and that we respect and all the rest of it. And there they are, standing there with the axes, all in undress uniform for the wedding. There's Sue. That's for Sue. Yeah. Okay. It's just some things just to look at for Walters. This is, you know, your last few weeks at the fire service. You know, even when they just battered you to pieces, they're still there laughing at the end of it all. Okay, right. That was nice, that wasn't it? Okay.
Thank you. You got no what's that?
No. You might be, but you've got to wait. What's holding you back now? Just do it. Okay, joking aside, I've had to write this down because the last time I did a retirement do, they gave me 20 minutes. It went on for 2 hours, didn't it? At Dogsy's do. So they've had to literally crop my wings a little bit. So I've had to write it out, and I'll read it out for you. But joking aside, we as firefighters get very complacent with the importance of what we do and the consequences of what we face when things go wrong. That's why it's important to have the culture and the humour and the characters like Walter to work alongside. And you've seen the culture, the humour, and obviously the big man standing next to me. It's been a genuine pleasure to work with you, and you have given 30 years to this job, not only the job, but to the people of Leicestershire. Okay? We'll never be rich working for the fire service, but Walter's a millionaire when it comes to the service that you've given to the people of Leicestershire, which is right. The things you've seen at road traffic accidents, road traffic collisions if you want to be PC nowadays, fires, rescues, and things that the general public will never face or ever experience. Most people will never understand the phrase, when duty calls. Over 30 years of service has provided countless occasions when you, Walter, duty is called. So just take a second to think through that. 30 years service. Most people only last 3 or 4 years in a job. You've given 30 years to the fire service. Now that's a big thing. I ask you to put your hands together for that 30 years. Most of our friends and even our families never really fully understand what we do when duty calls. Most people never need the fire service and think it just happens. Okay, but it doesn't just happen. There is a lot of preparation and training involved. So when duty does call, we respond with pride and professionalism, and they get the job done. How many other services can you think of that when you call them, they're there to help instantly and turn out? Not many. In fact, none, apart from the fire service. That's why we bond like a family. That's why the fire service is actually like our family. When the public are running out of burning buildings, it's people like you, Walter, who are running back in them to save life and put the fires out. It's people like you, Walter, who are there caring for people that are trapped at road traffic accidents when we cut them out. It's people like you, Walter, that are there in times of need. It's truly been an honour working with you, and it's the deep felt from all of us that have had the pleasure that have been working with you over the last 30 years. It truly is an honour. You've made us laugh, you've made us cry, usually with laughing, and you've been there for us, and you've supported us. And I can only say that you're a giant of a man with a heart as big, and you'll be truly, truly missed. It's like one of the family leaving us. Okay? So I can ask you to be all upstanding and raise a glass to Walter, please. Walter. This is from Joe's husband. Where is he now, Joe? In Afghanistan? In Norway. Okay. Joe's husband works in the armed forces. Am I right in that saying that? Yeah. And he's out in Norway at the moment. And he sent a text message the other day. And he said, I'll just read the text message out to you. Okay. And it's titled, Willie, welcome. I'm sorry I can't be there tonight. I just wanted to say a few things that I would have liked to have said face to face. No matter what service you work for, they all provide big challenges, both mental and physical. You have good memories and probably some not so good, all of which our partners will never understand, although they try their very best, God bless them, to try to understand them. You have dealt with it for 30 years. Respect. What you have achieved, I personally would love to be able to emulate. All the things that you have done. There is a saying that is not often said around my camp, which I think is very apt for you. Your achievements, and that is, you're a hero amongst men. You have a good night, and my thoughts will be with you. Cheers, mate. The end of an awesome era, but the start of a new future together with yourself and Sue in your retirement. And again, hands together. Right, Walter's, I've got to go for it first. He's just going to go for the jalapins. Normally it's the 37th shit of the day. Right, just before I pass on to the watch manager of Red Watch, I just got to say that I feel myself that it's the best watch in the brigade. And now it's an honour for me that they've had a hand in trying to bring it up, and now it's Rick Morton's watch. Rick's the gaffer, and he's got the respect of everybody who works with him, and I think that's deep felt within the watch as well.
Yeah.
Good, that's good. Lloyd's coming back soon, so I'll hand over to Rick in 2 minutes as soon as he's back, because he wants to say 1 or 2 words. I think his blood, his blood is not as good as it used to be. We got VT. Oh, some more VT. Here he comes. Welcome. Oh, you can still see it. You can wash your hands. Oh no, sorry. Sorry, I thought I was going to say that. I'll just pass you on to the watch manager of Red Watch, Central Fire Station, Rick Morton.
Just a small bit now for us from the final bit for us, Walter. It's been a real privilege working with the last year. I've had the privilege working here this time and the time before very much. Just really for me to really close tonight's gathering. First of all, I'd like to thank Walt and his family for coming here tonight. Without Walt, it wouldn't be possible. But most importantly, we'd like to thank Sue. Sue, if you'd like to come up, please. On behalf of Red Watch, we'd like to present you with these flowers. Thank you very much for putting up for and taking one for the hands. Just one small present for Walt. This is from everybody on Red Watch. I'd just like to quickly open it. Okay, what we've got for Walt is a season ticket at the Leicester Tigers for next season. Everyone ready to come to the stage, please. Everyone ready to come to the stage. And really finally, when I speak to lots of people and try and sum up his character, only a few really words come to mind. Basically, he's just top bloke, absolute top bloke. So, for the very last time, please everybody stand up. I'll give you
I'm not very good at speeches. I'm not very good at talking, by the sound of it. I'm swearing. So I'm not going to say much. I'd just like to say thank you to all the lads on Red, and especially the lads on Green who I watched 3/4 of my career with as well, who are all here. Thanks for turning up. And my old boss, Malk Tovey, who's turned up, and he's not a very well man, but I really appreciate he's turned up. Thanks very much. And the 2 girls that's done the food, which you can get stuck into in a minute, is Sue and Anne, my sister, right now, so. What? Thanks, Sue. I did say that. Anyway, all the best. Thanks very much. Enjoy yourself. Have a drink.